Hi friends, very good afternoon. Yes, today is a very special day. Of course, I extend my wishes. I would like to celebrate with you all my friends. Happy Independence Day. This is one of the most important day in our life, isn't it? Yes, friends. Again, now welcome back to Let's Crack UPSC CSE English with India's largest learning platform, Unacademy. Please drop a confirmation message. Is everything is good to go? Is everything is clear? Yes. What all you will get under an academy platform? Daily live classes, isn't it? Chat. What you can do in the live classes now? What is the speciality of the live classes? Of course, you can meet your DL ma'am every day 2 p.m. So block 2 p.m. for our live classes. Fine. Now, you can chat with your educators, engage in discussion, ask your doubts, get your doubts clarified then and there while the class is going on, isn't it? Why? Because you should not have the feeling that you're missing your offline class. In order to fill that vacuum, this novel idea has brought in daily live classes. Live test and quiz, of course, we are having so many tests here and structured courses. This is one of my most favorite area. Why? Because I could simply say that this is OSS for your PMI, one-stop solution for your prelim, mains and interview. All our courses are so structured in line with your exam syllabus to help you best prepare for it. Aren't you? I can strongly say that you're all preparing for your exams in a great way, in a great manner. Okay, keep going. Unlimited access to unlimited courses, isn't it? Yes, friends. What do you have to do? You have to do only one thing, that one subscription gets you access to all our live and recorded courses to watch from the comfort of any of your devices. Okay, any of your devices, it means you can either through the laptop or immediately download the mobile app. Okay, fine. Prepare with the top educators. 100 plus top educators are there, especially in this UPSC CSE platform. Don't you think that this is a great blessing? Yes or no? Yes, ma'am. All the top educators, all the best brains are found under one roof, and needless to say, that roof is an academy. Let's crack it. Comprehensive syllabus. See, this is a very in a very detailed fashion. It is mentioned here. Our courses provide complete coverage of the topic you need to be prepared for. It has been discussed here in two ways. One is that what are the running courses already in existence, and what are the upcoming courses for every subject. They keep on updating it. So don't you think that your strategy or your preparation is very channelized? Yes or no? So please utilize the platform to its fullest. How you can utilize it? Only by going through the subscription. Yes or no, ma? Yes. Now, hope everything is clear. Fine. Please drop anyone take charge and all clear, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. About me. I'm your DL ma'am. Yes, I'm Dhanalakshmi, senior, top and a passionate educator. My passion for teaching is never ending, isn't it? Which has made me to take some bold decisions in my life, like resigning the government job. Of course, I'm a group 2 officer in state government. Very recently, I have resigned my government job in order to do justice for my passion. Yes, in search of pursuit of happiness in my life, I found my happiness lies in only being as an educator. Of course, the first I wanted to become an administrator. When I couldn't reach my dream destination, Labasna, the immediate next passion I had this teaching. So, though I have a government job, I have also cleared more than 7 to 8 other competitive exams. I'm not interested in doing there, so I have resigned it. I have turned as a full-time educator. So I think my service will help you in all the possible ways to reach your dream destination. Yes, my dear friends, to be brief, to be precise, my credentials. You can ask me, ma'am, what is your credential with respect to civil service exam? Yes, my dear friends, I have appeared twice in UPSC CSE interview with 6 continuous mains, consecutive mains. That times it is like clearing 6 prelims in a series, hat trick. Yes or no? Other than this, I have told I have also cleared multiple other exams. Apart from this, with respect to my teaching experience, I have more than 13 years of rich, more than decade-long rich experience in teaching for UPSC CSE across India. I'm one of the senior most faculty in offline platform. I take classes across India in multiple institutes. Okay, so the knowledge and experience I have acquired in this field is very vast. It is a 15 years journey. To be last but not least, I have mentored more than 25,000 students in my aspirants. Of course, the beautiful word is aspirants. Why? Aspirants who are aspiring to reach your dream destination, dream service, prestigious service. Yes or no? Civil service, IAS, IPS, etc. So in my career, my journey, the last 13 years, I have mentored more than 25k students. Now, so you can reach your DL bank for subscription detail. Use the code DL10. Make this code very popular. Get the enrollment so that I'll become your mentor and guide. For you can contact your ma'am, DL ma'am, with this number 9444737330 I have also attached my Telegram link and Unacademy profile link. If you want to know more about me, you can log into www.dhanaiasmentor.com. Is this clear, ma? Of course, subscription. This is going to connect a bridge between you and me, the educator, and today's aspirants and future bureaucrats, isn't it? Yes or no? You're all our future bureaucrats. Please don't waste your parents' money by going for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. In no way it will help you in your civil service exam preparation. Of course, 1 year also I don't normally recommend. Why? Because you just for a moment you just press the pass button and ask few questions to yourself. It is possible to crack or get ready or get prepared for the most one of the, I don't say difficult actually, but I have to accept the reality. This is a vast and a diverse. Yes or no? The syllabus is very vast. Is it possible to get clear with less than 1 year preparation, ma? It is like you are in the halfway, midway. Nobody can do it. Okay, let us not do any risky factors. This is our life career. So please go for a smart decision and wise decision. The wise decision is taking two aspects into consideration. One is that the minimum time frame required to get yourself prepared for the civil service examination, not for only one phase. Prelims, mains, interview as well. So 3 stages in one go. So definitely minimum 1.5 years impeccable determination is required. Yes or no? So the time frame is one important thing has to be noted here. Apart from this, just check the payment detail, fee structure. For 24 months, you will be safe because the offer has come down from 75 to 67 and we do not know when it will go down to 50%. So utilize the opportunity when the offer is running. Isn't it? Yes, ma. Please go for a 24 months and while taking the subscription, use my code DL10 so that your DL ma'am can help you in all the possible ways. I'll become your mentor and guide. Now, this is a fees details or structure with respect to the normal plus subscription platform. But UPSC is something beyond that. Ma'am, what is beyond that? Can I ask you a couple of questions? Yes, Maurya. Very good afternoon. Can I ask you a couple of questions? A simple thing is that lakhs and lakhs of students, they apply when the notification is announced. Is or no? Apply. How much of them appear? Can we round about to 5 lakhs? In this 5 lakhs, only 1,000 odd realize their dream. What is their dream? They wanted to become a civil servant. How? Why? What is the reason cited by the failure candidates? Simple thing is the syllabus is vast and diverse. Yes or no? The study material, information are scattered. Absence of mentor, right path and guidance. This is one of the most important reasons cited by every unsuccessful candidate because this field is something beyond what we know as of now. To explore a lot, you can do the exploration who has already done that. They will help you. Can you see in this diagram? Yes or no, ma? This picture depicts what is this UPSC is all about. This potential candidate, he is trying hard. He has climbed it, but definitely he need a mentor support. The mentor role is something that who has already sailed through this difficult terrain. Our journey with civil service preparation is not bed of roses. It is purely thorn of bushes. Okay. So simple thing, you can come to a conclusion, ma'am. Not only I want to get myself exposed to the concept clarity, I also want someone who have to keep on saying me what to do. Google will do that. Okay. What not to do and how to do. It is the role of mentoring. Yes or no, my dear friends? Hope you will understand. Mentoring is something, it's a very beautiful thing. Successful people never reach their goals alone. Please go and ask, what is this? You have a goal. Yes or no? Coaching is only the first two lines. Can you reach your dream destination? Your dream destination end point is success. Can we jump from level 1 to the level 10? Is it possible? In between, you have so many things to go. Guidance, yes or no, the right path, the right guidance is the most important, vital thing. It is required in civil service preparation. Training, how to train yourself, how to utilize the resources you have. Motivation, the many students face this problem. It is not possible for the student to remain motivated throughout their journey. We want someone. You are there for us, ma'am. That's nice. Is on also the knowledge. So many things. The support system. See, he is about to fall. The mentor is helping her. He or she. Okay, whosoever. The support system in the terms of mentoring. Very, very important. At last, you can reach your dream destination with ease. Okay? Plan smartly. I become a mentor because I wanted to give, which I didn't get. The thing I didn't realize is how much I would get. So this is one of the main reason why did I keep mentoring for my company name also, www.dhanaiasmentor.com. Yes, ma. So all these will be fulfilled by going for iconic subscription. Not only the teaching, live class, test series, unlimited practice, structure courses. This is normal and plus subscription. But beyond that, what is the beyond stages? Personalized guidance, personal guidance, individual attention, daily mentor question and answer writing practice. They'll send you a question, the team is working on it, then you have to write an answer and scan and send them. Study planner, so personalized feedback, everything is taken care under the iconic subscription. Okay, you can either go for 12 months or 24 months. While going for iconic subscription, use my code DL10. Of course, I'll become your mentor. Is this fine, ma? Now, please drop a confirmation message. As everything is good to go, I'm going to start the topic. It's a warm welcome, and I would like to extend my greetings to all my friends on this special day. I have reserved this topic for today. Why? Because you all want to reach your dream destination. You are all future civil servants. Yes or no? So, what are the foundation values we need? Yes. So, once again, it's a happy Independence Day. For a moment, just listen. Thousands laid down their lives so that our country breathed this day. It is a sacrifice of thousands and thousands of freedom fighters. Because of their sacrifice, we are here today. Yes or no, ma? Never forget their sacrifice. We have to pay our respect to them. Okay, so with this great respect, I'm starting my class. The much expected topic is foundational values of civil servants. Wow, the word civil servants is very good to hear, ma'am. That is my dream, ma'am. Yes or no? Yes or no? I wanted to become a civil servant. Fine, you will become. But what are the set of qualities you should have? Set of values you should have? Come on, we start our class. Dedication to public service. During preparation, dedication. Okay, integrity, objectivity, impartiality, compassion towards weaker sections, honesty, courage, neutrality. When we get to know the always, you have a feeling that already the service is in your hands. You feel that you are getting a pepped up feeling that you are wearing the uniform. You are wearing the uniform. Yes or no? Now let us travel with a wonderful topic. Public service is a field. Yes or no, ma? Is a field that focus on building a safe and healthy world around us. Yes or no? Safe and healthy world around us, and in principles of public service to serve and protect us, to serve and protect us and the society will be introduced to its many different career choices. The protection of society is not only one of our greatest challenges. Is it only the law and order work you do, ma? Is protection is the only work you have to do? Are we the safeguards? Are we the soldiers alone? No, beyond that, we have many other things to do also. It also provides way for people to work together to ensure safety and provide indispensable services. It is not only we are like a greatest protection, security. Yes, of course, it is our responsibility. We have to do that. Apart from that, we also have to uphold the concept of harmony, peace, tranquility. Yes or no? Be feeling. Okay. So in both the ways, civil services are integral part of an Indian democracy, and they are considered as steel frame. How many of you love this word steel frame? They are considered as steel frame of a governance. They play a greater role in societal development as they have the responsibilities of both. Come on, my dear, what is the responsibility in decision making and policy implementation? You can say that, ma'am, is decision making is the role of a civil servant? Is decision making? Come on, of course, it being seen like the ministers or the departments are taking the decision, but who is preparing the draft for them? Who is behind in making the decisions? It is we. Of course, we means you. Okay, for me, attempts got exhausted. And the decision, what in paper, the planning, the program, it has to got implemented. Of course, implemented is our role. Please, for a time being, I will also attach myself because I was a very sincere aspirant, civil service aspirant. Okay, with your permission, I will also attach me. So it is a decision making. Not only that, we are behind the screen. We are one of the important pillar in decision making. But on stage, we are the policy implement. We will implement the policy. Yes or no, ma? I think this point is understood clearly. Does anyone have a doubt in this point? Off stage, on stage. There are some foundational values which are must for better administration. So in order to get a better administration, we should stick on to the most important foundational values. Okay. As for the second ARC, I think Pabba students will very well understand this word. As per the second Administrative Reforms Commission, the foundational values of the services are, we have a list of foundational values. First we are discussing ARC. Okay. Civil service is a vocation. It is not just a job, it is a way of life. Yes or no? How many of you agree with my statement? It is not just a job. Are you all preparing to get into a job? Are you all preparing to get into a job? You have already given yourself, you have fixed that this is your life and you are making how to beautify that life. It is a way of a life. Am I right? Am I right? Yes, ma'am. So, a civil servant should feel pleasure in serving the public. You should do it with wholeheartedly. You should not think as a duty. You should do it as a responsibility. In one word, can I say the civil servants is power with responsibility. Power with responsibility. Just to realize the power. Okay, it is not a job. It is not a duty. You have to do it wholeheartedly. He or she should have the willingness to behave competently, efficiently, honesty, responsibility, objectively, fairly, and with accountability. Are you all accountable or not? Yes or no, my dear friends? We will discuss each and everything from the words of famous person, philosopher, scholar Huzo, the Aristotle said that everyone at position of power and authority should have a four cardinal values. Yes or no? Normally, the directions four are very, very important. From the words of Aristotle, what are the four cardinal values the civil servant should possess? One is prudence. Second is justice. Third is fortitude. Fourth is temperance. From the words of Aristotle, he believed that the person at position of power, he doesn't mean explicitly civil servants, anyone in position, they have to uphold these four cardinal values. Yes or no, ma? You can use it in ethics, you can use it in essay, wherever there is a relevance. Now, here are some important attributes of civil servants: neutrality, integrity, honesty, impartiality, non-partisanship. Just I'll ask you, can I ask you one question? Can I ask you one question? First question is the slide is colorful? Or are you feeling that it is full, it is going to add color to your life? Second thing is that, is this these words are unfamiliar in our day-to-day life? Unfamiliar: neutrality, integrity, honesty, impartiality, objectivity, compassion. Ma'am, I have heard these words, ma'am, but I don't know the exact meaning of it. How many of us have this problem? Of course, we know, but what is really integrity? What is really honesty? Honesty is fine. Okay, we'll be discussing. First is objectivity. Legal responsibility comes from objectivity. Moral responsibility comes from values. Your values will say what kind of a person, how much you uphold the morality. Your objectivity will say that whether you are abiding the laws, whether you abide by the laws and regulation rules. Yes or no, ma? Yes or no? Your objectivity, you have fixed that. I wanted to clear civil service exam. You are preparing for the civil service examination. You know we should be away from any blemishes in our life. Yes or no? There should not be any FIR in our any way. So we'll be very cautious in that. My objective is to reach the dream destination. For that, I should be away from any legal problem. Yes or no? In this way also we can take the example. And your values, you have pulled beautiful values in life that I will not cheat, I will not lie, I will not use any unparliamentary words or something like that. Every individual possesses different values. They uphold to it, being punctual, whatever it is. It is all depends upon their moral responsibility they have for themselves. Yes or no? They are holding the morality. Are you getting me, ma? Are you getting me? It leads to transparency in decision making. When you uphold both the legal responsibility and moral responsibility, all your actions will be so transparent in nature. Okay. Dedication, empathy, tolerance, and compassion, courage, high self-confidence. It is not a simple self-confidence. High, impeccable determination. In all my classes, I use this word, impeccable determination. It should be the normal determination for the civil service exam. You require impeccable, unwavering decision. Okay. High self-confidence and self-esteem, but with humility. They should not, your respect, your power should not reach your head. You just see the great persons always are humble. Yes or no? Do they shout and create any fuss over in the place? They come quiet, aram se they come, because as your knowledge is expanded, you know how to maintain the self mannerism increase. Yes or no, ma? Humility, but with humility, humble. How many of you got this, ma? So we will be discussing. Just answer me. Which is essential for a civil servant, not only for civil servant, for any human being. Do you focus on sympathy or you will focus on empathy? Yes or no? In the end or in between, we have a slide. There I will give an example for what is sympathy and what is empathy. Okay? We'll be discussing values. Does every one of you has a value or not, ma? Please answer me. I am strongly believe in that we all of us possess some values in our life. Yes or no? Values are the standards on which we evaluate things. Without value, you can't come to any judgment or assessment. For every situation, we don't have time to test the case on. We don't have time to test the case on ethics theories such as utilitarianism. Values provide time-saving shortcut in such situation. For example, political neutrality is one of the values of civil services. What is this political neutrality? We will do it. Okay, I will explain. As of now, you remember the examples. One of the examples of values is detach yourself from political participation, from politics. The civil servants are say, can you say, ma'am, I belong to this party, ma'am? Come on, you belong to the society. You do not belong to the party. Will you say, ma'am, I belong to national party, I belong to regional party? No, you are a government property. You are a civil servant. You have to go and work for the society, not for the particular party. Are you getting me? Political neutrality. Okay, if you will accept their policy, if you accept their philosophy, it's fine. But you are a servant. We are a servant. We are accountable only for the people. Following are some values which form the basis of civil servants: impartiality, objectivity, reliability of administrative operation, openness. Now, according to second ARC, what is this, ma? Only second ARC talk about this. Oneness, can we have a code? IOD. Integrity, objectivity, dedication, empathy, impartiality, and non-partisanship. Very, very, very important. Empathy, impartiality, non-partisanship, compassion and tolerance towards the weaker section. You should have the humanity in us. You can't say that, come on, this is a law and order. You know, this is the system. As per the rule of Indian Constitution, as per the rule book of Indian Constitution, everyone has to maintain the queue. You have to stand in line and register a road. Nothing like that. We should show the, of course that is true. We should show the compassion and tolerance to the weaker section, towards the senior citizen, towards the children, towards the disabled people. Yes or no? There we can slightly have changes. That is called compassion. Or will you say, whosoever, nobody is above the law and nobody is below the law. Everyone has to follow the system. Is this possible? Is this possible? He or she is already 70 years old. He can't stand in the hot sun. Friends, are you able to get? That is called compassion and tolerance towards weaker section. They are foundation because now we are going to discuss each and everything. What is this, ma? The first is impartiality and non-partisanship. What does it mean? It decides on merit. Here your decision should be on merit base. It is free from any partition consideration. Further, a non-partition civil service is also responsible to the constitution of the land to which they have taken an oath of loyalty. This is the example what I have given now. Yes or no? You get admired, you get inspired by the philosophy of that particular party. But when you are taking a charge, as after clearing the civil service examination, you have to abide by the laws of constitution, written Indian constitution, not to any particular party. Yes or no? So it is purely that political neutrality. You have to keep yourself aloof from political actions. Is this clear? What is this non-partisanship? Integrity. Very, very, very famous word. It has been heard everywhere. Basically, integrity approach empowers an individual to make a value judgment. Impartiality and non-partisanship, it is based on merit. Unbiased, based on merit. Your decision should be, there should not be a role of anything beyond that. Integrity is something empowers an individual to make a value judgment about right or wrong. He has a strong value. He comes to conclusion whether this is right to do, this is good to do. No, I know that consciously this is wrong. Integrity, being honest, not in presence of anyone, even in someone's absence also, if you maintain your honesty, that is called integrity. Can I say you one small example? In a class, when we are 5th or 6th standard, when the class teacher is there, we'll keep quiet. We keep quiet. Okay, when the class teacher is saying principal is calling, there comes a circular. He or she, the teacher, leave the class saying that, my dear kids, my dear children, please keep quiet. Don't run here and there. Don't talk or disturb. Just please remain at your places. I will be back within 5 or 10 minutes. Is this clear? What these kids, if the kids remain the same mannerism when the teacher is present or absent, then they are fine. When the teacher leaves the class, that's all. Standing on the gym, standing on the bench, moving from here and there, hitting the chalk piece and doing here, run, shouting, hey, the next classroom teacher, they comes and said, What is this? Why 6th standard students are running like this? Where is your teacher? Class representative will say, she went to principal room. Is this the manner, ma? Even during the presence or absence, if we have something, if it is right, means we have to follow that. Friends, are you getting the example? When the teachers, when the students maintain their peace or their what to say, the mannerism in presence of teacher, it is not right. Even in absence of teacher also, if we possess the same values, then they are perfect. In the similar way, honesty is something that only you're showing yourself in front of a crowd or a public or in your peer group, you're showing yourself that you're a honest person. Come on, I'm totally against a bribe. I will not take a bribe or I will not give a bribe. Oh, this person is a rigid person. This officer is a rigid officer. He never accepts bribe. But after your office duty, you are asking that particular agent or that contract fellow, you come to my house or you come to coffee house and give, I'll get the money from there means, is this an honesty? Is this an integrity? Please answer me. Are you getting me the difference? You have to remain the same everywhere. It is a value driven instead of a rule driven. Okay, one has to learn how to deal with challenges and dilemma. Okay, impartiality. Impartiality. This is a beautiful statement. The last one has to learn, especially the civil servants has to learn how to deal with the challenges and dilemma. You will be put under so many challenges in your life while doing your duty and dilemmas whether to do or not to do, whether to accept or to reject. If I accept this, so much of confusions will comes in front of you, but you should not leave a room for that. If you have a strong integrity, if you believe that your values are right, no matter how many challenges, hurdles, or even you be transferred multiple times also, you have to remain with the quality, you have to remain the same with the value on which you believe strongly. Is this clear, ma? Impartiality implies that the behavior and treatment by a bureaucrat to any individual or entity has to be exclusively based on merit. Okay. To make fair, just and equitable, effective and efficient decision, there has to be absolute impartiality, unbiased, not biased, not showing favoritism, not showing nepotism, nothing of ism, no ism in impartiality. Merit, only the merit has to play a role there, whereas you have to be purely unbiased. Non-partisanship, friends, just drop a confirmation message. Are you able to follow? Are you understanding each and everything? Any doubts? Are you able to relate the examples? Please keep replying, okay? Now, non-partisanship infers that the officer is to do his task without any fear or favor to any political party. Come on, what is this? Non-partisan, no to politics, no to political person, saying you should not fear. I told you, no, a no uttered with greatest conviction is always greater than yes merely said to avoid trouble. Learn it from Mahatma Gandhi ji, the father of our nation. He is the one who has propagated for that. And no, you must, what to say? You have to get yourself in saying that, put yourself in a position that if it is wrong, no. Okay, no, I don't want to do that, but I don't know how to say. This is not the mannerism. This should not have to any human being. Even this never you should have to the civil servants. So without any fear of or favor, you need not afraid of the head of any political parties or gundas or whosoever and favor to any political party. Say no to fear and favor. Can we remember like this? Say no to political party even if they threaten that I will make an arrangement to get yourself transfer to the desert area. This is normal happen na? If you don't go up and tie with a good rapport with the political party, means the initial immediate threat you will receive that wait, I'll use my influence and I'll get you yourself transferred to the area where it is not popular at all. And second is favor. Come on, if you do this, if you're going to sign this contract or something, if you're going to help me in getting this contract for me, then I will, in return, I will pay you this. I'll get you a bungalow, I'll get you a car, RD car. We don't need any favor. We don't, and at the same time, you need not fear for any political party in terms of threaten or whatever it is. The value of the administrator will flow from the constitution. You have to inspire the value from the Indian constitution, not from the philosophy of any political party. Yes or no? Yes or no? Will you get inspired? Will you abide by the rules and values which is inscribed in your Indian constitution or in the rule book or the philosophy of any political party? So non-partisanship strengthens the democratic procedures and institutions along with maintaining the integrity of the service. So now from today, you learn to say no to fear and no to favor. Yes or no? How many of you like this? No to fear and no to favor. I don't need your favor. At the same time, I don't bow my head to your threat or to your fear. Okay, I'm a strong person. I have cleared civil service. I'm accountable to the public. Objectivity. Objectivity is founding advice and decisions on rigorous analysis of the evidences. It entails that truth remain true universally, independently of human thought or approaches. An objective approach is particularly important in decision making process. Okay, ma? Is this clear? So finding objectivity is founding advice and decision on rigorous analysis of any evidence. Whatever it is, I will obey the legal responsibility as well as the moral. I'll uphold the both. Follow our constitution. Good. Now, dedication. This is the word it is said by always. Your DL ma'am will insist on D power 3 to turn your dream into reality. Isn't it? Yes or no, ma? Dedication. As a aspirants, while you are aspirants, you should have an impeccable dedication to crack the civil service examination. After clearing the civil service examination also, your dedication should be such that is the eminence of people to be devoted or loyal to duty and purpose. What kind of dedication now you have for your preparation? It should be multitude, manifold when you take charge. You should be dedicated, loyal to the duty, loyal to the task or the service which you have been given, or the purpose, thought, or action. Yes or no, ma? Not only dedication, dedication with devotion. You have to turn a devotee to your work, to your duty, to your thought, your action, whatever it is. Yes or no? Will you? Will you? So you will say, ma'am, only till clearing civil service examination, I'll be dedicated to my preparation, ma'am. After I get the results, I see my name on the merit list, fine. No, dedication is something, one of the finest thing one should have at every stage of their life. Is this clear? Dedication is a vital personality trait of an individual. Yes or no? How many of you wanted to make this trait as a of you as a very strong? This value gives the ability to continue acting when motivation is lacking, even when the energy is dropped, even when you have so many other problems. You are impeccable dedication. Okay, nobody can do. No storm can uproot your dedication. No storm should, even the storm or the tide or the tsunami can't do anything when you have an impeccable dedication. Are you getting it, ma? Dedication will drive to certain tasks rapidly. You don't think and decide. Your dedication automatically it comes out and get reflected in action. Great, welcome back and happy to see you, ma'am. Thank you, Abhinav. Yes, Abhinav, I remember you. Thank you, thank you. I'll be back. Of course, I'll be regular hereafter. Don't worry. Next is, can I move on to the next? Empathy, tolerance, compassion towards the weaker section. Come on, let me say one small example. What is the difference between empathy and sympathy? Empathy and sympathy. Can I say Sympathy is something temporary. Temporary solution. Empathy is something permanent. Okay. A beautiful sound I will give for sympathy. Chucho. You're expressing something, you're feeling sympathy for, oh pavam, so sad. Now why he is like, nobody wants sympathy in this world, because your expression, your pain or something, it is just a momentary. Okay, you are seeing an old lady. Shall I say one incident? Shall I say one incident? Just keep listen to me alone. Uh, of course, I'll take your example. If you are a very good civil servant, after clearing service, you are posted in a district, okay, revenue department. Of course, it is an head of a IAS officer. To your office, an old lady, she is waiting in a queue for a long time to get her pension book. There was so much of flaws in her pension book, so those has to be rectified. For that, they have to get the Tahsildar sign and DRO, RTO. So many procedures we have. Every month she comes, keep walking to the collector office, but her issue was not at all addressed. Okay, one day when she was waiting in the hall, when she was waiting in the collector office, all of a sudden she traveled long, so she became tired and she fainted and fell down. What happened? She fainted and fell down. Immediately the mob or the crowd, they gathered there. They did something and they have given her some water, juice or something. They made her, they asked her what happened. She said that I'm very, very tired. Okay, everyone is showing sympathy. Oh my God, Granny, how you'll go back? Okay, chalo. At the time you are coming out from your office, you are crossing the corridor, you are witnessing this incident. Okay, because you are an IAS officer, other is a normal common public. The public is what they will do. They are showing sympathy. Sympathy means they are trying to help the grand lady by just providing her some 1,000 rupees or 100 rupees, whatever it is that, or they are giving them some food. Is this temporary action, do you think that will resolve her long-standing issue, long-standing complaint she had? Yes or no? No. What is her? Why she was running to collector office for the last 3 or 4 months in order to get a monthly pension, old age pension, but there she faces a problem. You collector, you enter that spot, and if you say, come on, why you're giving only 1,000 rupees from collector, from the public fund, or from this thing, I'm giving her 10,000, 5,000. If you are going to increase this, is this right? Is this right? You are showing an extra sympathy, not an empathy. Yes or no? Yes or no? What as a collector you have to do? After she gets herself back up, you have to call her, you have to talk to her. Gee, what is your problem? Okay, there is a mismatch in your Aadhaar number, there is a problem in getting in your ration card. Okay, for these many months you have been walking to this collector office. I'm really, really sorry for that. Now I will redress your grievance immediately. Just give me 2 days time. Within 2 days, I will look into it and try to get you a old age pension scheme. So this is the permanent solution. After that, she need not come to collector office at all. Every month at her place, you need not. You will be giving for today. You will be giving for tomorrow or for 1 month. What will happen to the remaining part of her life? Just say me. So nobody needs sympathy. In sympathy, you are showing we are become superior and the person who is receiving that, they become inferior. Let us treat everyone equal. Let us try to put ourselves in that position. What we expect, be the change you wish to see in this world. From the words of Mahatma Gandhi. Yes or no? Yes or no? Why can't we be the change what we are asking for? When we are when we are expecting others to do some changes, when will we do? Why did Gandhiji say this? One of my favorite quote from Mahatma Gandhiji. When we are going to do this, that is called empathy. I think you understood, Noma. What is the difference between sympathy and empathy? So always, whatsoever, stop showing something like sympathy. Nobody need that. Do actions which will be a long-standing. Okay. Public servants are meant to serve. We are servant, civil servant. We are not officers. First, we have to understand. When this gets into our head strongly, all our actions should be so humble. And this requires developing a humanistic attitude. Humanity is the first and the foremost vital quality one should have. These values guarantee that public servants act sympathetically and interpret the rules to advance to public interest. Here it is empathy. Importance of these values. Does these values have an importance or not, ma? I'm moving to the next. Does these values like impartiality, empathy, compassion, tolerance, non-partisanship, objectivity, in everything, does it has a values or not? Yes or no? These foundational values ensure an effective civil service which function. When you have all these, when you realize, come on, I should say no to, fill the box, fill the comment box. What is an answer? Fill in the blanks. You should say no to. What is this? No to? Quick, quick, quick. No idea? Just now we said. Super, super Anisha. No to fear and favor. A no to fear and favor. I don't get affected. I'm not going to get scared of the threatenings you make. Even you transfer me to any desert area or hilly area, there also I will render my service in a honest. Okay. Favor. I don't need your favor. Government is giving me a salary. Okay. That is enough for me. This is called saying no to fear and favor. Where did we discuss this? We have discussed this under non-partisanship. Yes or no? Yes or no? So these foundational values ensure an effective civil services which function honestly, impartially, and effectively and efficiently. These values empower the administrator to fill the gaps of a trust deficit. Do we have a trusted deficit between the citizen and the government? Yes or no? They're all there, the trusted deficit. To be frank, they'll say if you go to the revenue office, your work will not be done without bribing. It is not a written law. Somebody has influenced, somebody has registered this in society. So everyone came to believe that the citizen is afraid. The people, common people is, oh, if I want to get my community certificate, if I want to get this report, if I want to get my patta, it is not going to happen without bribing. Is this the case? There is a lack of a trust. Why can't we make it happen? Why can't we say that there is nothing, anything like that? Everywhere there exists a transparency. Yes or no? By your actions only, we can build a trust. Because there is a huge deficit here, we have to convert the deficit into surplus. Are you getting me, ma? These values, when you possess these values while doing your administration, definitely it will empower the administrator to fill the gap of a trusted deficit between the citizen. There is a huge bridge or a gap. Now you can join them. Is this clear? These foundational values provide lawfulness to the behavior of an administrator and make it more effective. Since civil servants have discretionary powers, the values are important to give them certain guidance to prevent abuse of power. Yes or no? We should not use the power, misuse the power. Now, integrity. The quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. I love this word integrity. Very, very, very favorite. Quality of being honest. Being honest itself is a majestic thing. You need not put your heads down in front of everyone if you are a honest person. Yes or no? Yes or no? The honesty within you will make you to look everyone straight. If you're going to accept a bribe, if you're going to accept something from others, means you are pushed to a situation that next time when they come to you for any favor, you have to set away yourself from the laws and you have to show them in return. It is simply that it is a return gift you have to give them. There you can't talk, there you can't put your head straight and speak. Because inner that, yes, I got a Audi car from him. He has given me a bungalow. For this contract, he has paid me like 10 lakhs. No, when you don't have any such things, inner feelings that you can discharge your duties in a more effective and efficient manner. Yes or no, ma? And having a strong moral principles, morality. It is the quality of being perfect and undivided. Perfect, crystal clear, picture perfect. Okay, undivided. You need not divide your qualities for to this like this, to him like this. Every way you are same. And a person of integrity shows steadfast adherence to a strict moral or ethical code. Everywhere we have to abide by the code of a conduct. Is or no, ma? So he shows steadfast, like a swift. Okay, strict moral. Everywhere he is saying. And perseverance. This is one of the most important in civil service preparation, during preparation and after preparation as well. Is or no? Is or no? Perseverance corresponds to persistence in doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. Is or no? If you are not able to clear civil service in first attempt, or if you are on during your preparation, you are coming across so many hurdles and challenges, these obstacles should not stop your journey. Will you stop there and exit, or you just you stay there, you take a pass in that you have to sit and think how to overcome and keep moving forward. Never try to take your steps. Okay, you have already stepped in, you should move forward, you should not step back. Will you step back or move forward, ma? No matter whatever difficulties or challenges or obstacles you come across in your life, you should never ever have a second opinion or second thought to step back and return. Okay, then all your efforts will be futile. It is the quality that allows someone to continue trying to do something even though it is difficult. That is called perseverance. Is this clear? So it is something that it is very easy to dream, but it is very difficult to turn the dream into reality. For that, you require a strong perseverance. Friends, please drop a confirmation message. Okay. Great things, you cannot get it so easily. If you want to reach the pinnacle of the success, if you want to get the crown on your head, means you have to work, you have to sacrifice. Never ever think to have a step, even a small step back. Have a quantum jump, long jump forward, not behind. Is this clear? Next, spirit of service. Quality of being committed to public service without any self motives. You are doing your service. Why you are expecting something to happen? Commitment, the state or quality of being dedicated to cause, activity, etc. Search excuses to fulfill your dream. Beautiful, Anisha. This is often I used to say in my plus class. Okay. Thanks for reminding that. Courage of conviction, the state or quality of a mind or a spirit that enables one to face a danger or fear with self-possession, confidence and resolution. That is called courage of conviction, which is again like saying no to fear. Will you get afraid? Will you get afraid? Somebody is threatening you? Some danger is going to come? No, you should be such that your a quality of mind and spirit that enables one to face the danger or fear with self-possession and confidence. The term defines one form of a courage, of a bravery. It is really, really difficult to work here, which makes one to take a strong decision without any fear or repercussions. Oh, this political party, gundas, a gang of people, okay, they came and threatened me. Okay, if I'm going to do against the threatening means, what will happen? Will they affect my family? Will they bring some injuries? Will they do something? No, whatever it is, these extra things should not get into your mind. You are doing your duty with honesty. Okay, don't give any scope for fear, which makes one to take strong decision without any fear of repercussions. What do you mean by repercussion? Repercussion is something aftermath. Okay, the end. After end, what are the other things that is followed up? If I don't do, so these are all the things it will happen. You don't bother about it. You do your duty. Okay, so courage of conviction makes one to admit his mistakes and denounce others' false actions as well. See, admit his mistakes. How many of you open to criticism? Just to say me. See, our human, we are all human, right? We always want somebody to praise us. If somebody advises itself or somebody criticizes us, how many of us are receptive to criticism? When somebody criticizes, it might be sometimes good also. Positive criticisms is always good, okay, but we should be open minded. We should make ourselves broad that if some positive criticism we are getting means, try to accept that and try to change what is the wrong in you. Okay, you can't say, oh, who are you to say me? How can you advise me? You know, I'm an IAS officer. You know, I'm an IPS officer. How dare you will come and talk to me? Blah, blah, blah. This is like that. You are not open to criticism. Okay, fine. Here I have got a mistake. Chalo, okay. Thanks for bringing to my notice. I will see if it is really, the corrections is really needed. I'll see what to do. This is called, because we see, normally the human have the thought that whatever we do, we think that that is right. That's why we are doing it. Yes or no? Majority of the cases, knowingly or unknowingly, sometimes we tend to make a mistakes. When some of our well-wishers or somebody pointed out your mistakes means, we must be in a position. Receptive to criticism is one of the finest quality every individual should acquire, and it is one of the most important quality for the civil servants as well. Is this clear, ma? Public officials are exposed to uphold highest standard in their actions and ethical code as a guide to achieve this. In 1994, the Committee on Standards in Public Life, famously known as Nolan Committee, a very directly your question will be, discuss the values or foundational values suggested by Nolan Committee. Now we are going to discuss that. So, known as Nolan Committee was set up in UK to advise on the ethical standards in the public life. So we have, what is second ARC, we have discussed a set of values. Okay, now we are going to discuss the same only, nearly it is a repetitive. Seven principles of public life given by the Nolan Committee. Is this clear? Shall I proceed? A very important topic in your ethics. Directly you can expect the question. Citing the name, committee name. So there you should not bring your own answers. You should write only the 7 points what it has said in the Nolan Committee. Shall I proceed? Me always ready to take them. That's sweet, Arpita. I am also. I am also. Okay, fine. First is, wait. O, O, IAS. We all want to have, you all want to attach IAS after your name. Yes or no? Nitin, Komal, Arpita, all students, you all wanted to attach IAS after your name. Okay. So IAS we will remember like this. Let us find the code for OOHL. Whole. Okay. Whole. Wait. So how many we have, ma? 7 principles of public life. Nolan Committee. Yes or no? What is the first? We'll remember like this. IAS. Yes is selflessness. Public officials should act solely in terms of public interest, not at your own interest. Even you may have some personal problem, but that should not get reflected when it comes in your duty. Yes or no? Yes or no? It is like a selflessness is public officials, you are all, should act solely in terms of public interest, not as a personal interest. They should not seek any personal gains out of the public position they hold. By using your power and position, if a collector is making a call, okay, and you are saying for a student, your relative, okay, he has got only very average mark, okay, it is not, he has not reached the cutoff also, he got only average mark, but he wanted to get placement in a very reputed college. Since you are the district collector, okay, if you just make one call from your office, that too you are going to speak it in person means, immediately they will be giving one seat. Yes or no? Yes or no? That person will be, your relative son will be happy because he got an admission in that seat. Do you think that this is the right thing? You are using your position. If you go and stand as a common man, will they say, come on, get out? That fellow doesn't have a cutoff. But you are not a common man. You are using your position here. You are just saying that I am the district collector. So when you use your position and you're trying to take a personal gain means, is this acceptable? Is this? that they should not seek any personal gains out of the public position they hold. Rather than saying relative son, let it be for your own son. Let it be for your own son. You want to get a placement in that particular college, but he has not met out the cutoff. Just because you are an IAS officer, you are just breaking the rules and the regulations and you are getting a placement for your personal gains means, is it acceptable? As the example is clear, what is this ma? Selflessness. Next is integrity. We have spoke much about integrity. Any obligation to a person or organization must be avoided by public officers, which can influence them in performing their official duties. Yes or no? Any obligation to a person or organization must be avoided by a public officers. You are all a public officers. Don't try to use any obligation to a person or an organization. The same example you can fit it here also. Don't try to use your power, okay, by public officers, which can influence them in performing their official duties. It is like a two-way. Next is objectivity. This already we have discussed. The official decision taken should be impartial. It should be impartial, fair and just. It is purely on based on merit, unbiased. Yes or no? Utilizing the best evidences available and without any prejudice. Is this clear? Is this clear to everyone? So how much we have discussed? How many out of 7? Selflessness, integrity, objectivity. Did I miss anything? No. Accountability. You say, come on, I am a district SP. Come on, I am an IAS officer. I am not accountable to anyone. Can you speak like that? Public officials are ultimately accountable to the public because you are civil servants. Again and again, I am remembering for your kind notice. We are not an officers. We are a civil servants. The power with responsibility. Okay. We have got a beautiful, the government is giving you car, bangla, escort, everything is that to discharge your duty, to discharge your service. Okay. Public officials are ultimately accountable to the public. See, accountability is something, for an example, hierarchy. Can I say hierarchy? For example, the teachers working in a school are accountable to the principal. Yes or no? Are they accountable to the school head, chairman? Yes or no? Can't they say, no, I have done my teaching job, I'm not accountable to you? We can't say like that. Similarly, it is accountability, the word itself is a hierarchy, but here we are directly accountable to the public. We are public servants to ensure that this is necessary, that they are open to any scrutiny. Openness, transparency, there should not be any oblique. It should be transparent, crystal clear. You should be away from any criticisms. You should be away from any gossiping. The decision must be taken in a transparent manner. All the information should be disclosed to the public unless the law forbids it. Yes or no? Yes or no? Now we have many acts in order to ensure this transparency. Honesty. Naturally, the civil servant should possess this. The public officers must be truthful and honest towards their duties and responsibilities. Yes or no? Yes or no? Do you need any explanation for honesty? Already we have discussed. You are just highlight leadership. This is one of the finest quality one should have. Even our second ARC didn't talk about this quality. But Nolan Committee is bringing this. Leadership is one of the values important for the public servants. Yes or no? What is this? The holders of a public office must uphold these principles in their behavior and led by example. You should see leadership is something that you must become as a role model. People have to get inspired. Don't express to impress. Just express. If your expression is right, they automatically get impressed. Which is nothing but if you do your duty with the utmost care, justice, honesty, integrity, when you possess all the remaining qualities you have, definitely you will be treated as a perfect leader. Yes or no? The holders of a public office must uphold these principles. When you don't obey these laws, when you don't have these values, how How your followers will followers will listen to it? Friends, is everything is clear? In their behavior and led by an example, you should be an example to others. Okay, they should follow your footprints. That is called the finest quality of a leader. Yes or no? Mahatma Gandhi ji, he is the leader of us, father of a nation. How he has gained the hearts of millions and millions of people. Of course, we have some haters for the Gandhi ji also. That is different. It is winning hearts is not that easy. Your values, your action and thought is always in synchronization. What you speak, what you think, that you should speak. What you speak, that should reflect in your action. Yes or no? That is a synchronization. If you deviate, you're good in speaking, okay, but in action you do it. You are saying that you have to be punctual, you have to be honest, you should not bribe it, but behind the stage you are doing that, means there is not synchronization with your speech, what you do in the stage and backstage. Is there any synchronization? No. Thought, thinking, there should be a synchronization with your think, and that should get come out in from your mouth, that is the speak, and that should get reflected in your action. Yes or no, ma? It is a straight line. These principles form the cornerstone of a public office, and many countries have embodied these principles through various means like constitution, laws, service codes, ethical code, etc., etc. Is this clear to everyone? So, what is the Nolan Committee? What are the 7 principles suggested by Nolan Committee? IAS whole. What is this? Integrity, accountability, selflessness, honesty, objectivity, openness, leadership. Can we remember like this? Can we remember like this? Again, IAS. What is IAS, ma'am? I remember only IAS, ma'am. Come on here. Nolan Committee. Integrity, accountability, selflessness, honesty, objectivity, openness, and leadership. Possible, try to attach some quotes for integrity, leadership, honesty. Okay, is this clear? So the same here, ma. Themselves. So integrity. Holders of a public office must avoid placing themselves under any obligation to people or organization that might try inappropriately to influence them in work. They should not act or take decision to gain financial or other material benefits, either to themselves or to the families or to their friends. They must declare and resolve any interest and any relationship. Is this clear? Objectivity, accountability, openness, leadership. Just now we have discussed. I have attached the same again in a different color. Actively promote leadership. Holders of public office should exhibit these principle. Exhibition is very, very important. I always strongly believe in what I speak, that will be my action. This is the one of the finest principles of Gandhi ji. I have followed this principle from him. Yes, what I think, that I do. Okay, so holders of public office should exhibit these principles in their own behavior. They should actively promote and robustly support the principles and be willing to challenge poor behavior wherever it occurs. One should explain the above principles with example and justify the answer. This is the point to be noted. Can you add examples to each and every principles, ma? Possible quotes. So try to that. 7 Nolan Committee principles means just to don't write IAS and whole. Okay, that is fine, absolutely fine. But try to justify, substantiate, do the value addition for each and every value. Is this clear? This is the best way of enriching your mains answer writing. Yes or no? Please drop a confirmation message. Of course, we are nearing the end part. Friends, are you liking this topic? Today is the need of the hour to have this particular topic, because future you all have from day one, from now itself start inculcating all these fine values in our life. Yes or no? Yes or no? Integrity. Integrity itself is difference we have. A small recap we'll do it. Moral soundness. Moral soundness is called integrity. Ma'am, what is this moral soundness? An individual with integrity shall not do things that don't agree with his values. If he believe in honesty means he will not indulge in not giving bribe or taking bribe. He don't even take bribe, but he also against giving bribe. When you give bribe, your work will be done soon. Yes or no? Just to get your work done in a shortcut, you should not use that, because by your belief is that your value is that you are against bribe, you are against corruption. Corruption, not that it is only you receiving, it is also giving is also accounted as a corruption. Yes or no, ma? Yes or no? How many of you realize this? You can say, ma'am, I'm a very clean person. I don't take bribe even 1 rupee also. Fine, super. You have one of the finest quality. Then I'll ask you, how did you get your community certificate? Ma'am, I have given just to spend some 1,000 rupees to the VAO and I got it done. Is this right? Is this right? Why? I'm asking you, we need not pay to government any money to get our community certificate. Why did you spend 1,000 bucks? No, ma'am. The work is very long. It takes some couple of months. I have to run to the Tahsildar office for the multiple times. In order to avoid these uncomfort and difficulties, I thought it will be better to go this way. Do you think that is your values is in synchronization? Yes or no? You're getting the hope you get the example. So both are crime. Not only receiving, giving is also crime with respect to corruption. Yes or no? Next, honest person shall not cheat or defraud but shall be truthful in his action. Yes, there is no space for cheating at all. Why should I cheat? Show the bill. This is the transparency. Yes, I'm transparent. Why? I don't. Honest person. Honest means everywhere honest. Okay. Probity denotes financial prudence, no corruption. This is an example just now I've said. A person with integrity shall not indulge in any action that violates its values, but a honest officer shall follow orders faithfully, whatever they are. Value system should be consistent, otherwise we believe in one thing but do another. Yes or no? Here, majority of the people in the society, we see that hypocrites. They speak one thing on stage, public speaker, motivational speaker, oh, this, that, every. We feel that we get goosebumps, we get inspired on listening to the speeches. Fine. Is this the same he follow in his real life? Is this the same what he spoke on the stage? Is this the same he follow in his real life and personal life? It is a big question mark. Yes or no? See, value system should be such that off stage, behind, both. Okay, on stage, off stage, both should be same, should be consistent. Otherwise, we believe in one thing but do another. Value system has to be consistent. Intellectual integrity, evaluating everyone with the same parameters, not showing anything favoritism. Come on, he is a little one. Come on, he is a kid. Come on, he is my son. He is my relative. Okay, no. Evaluate everyone, test intelligence everyone, don't show anything favoritism towards them. Okay, it should be merit based, not anything biased, unbiased. Professional integrity enforced by the professional bodies, organization, belief of the organization, such like we have many such. Integrity can be inculcated through training, institutional structure, and by setting up a code of ethics that all members shall follow. Yes or no, ma? If we strongly believe in that, can we bring this in our life? Can we inculcate this finest value and quality in our life? Violation of ethics shall be monitored and published to create peer pressure or social pressure. Integrity testing is done by, it is not a COVID test. Okay, it is an integrity test is done by randomly identifying officers and trying to bribe them. They'll test your probity, financial prudence. Yes or no? Yes or no? See, one person you have been called as you're a beautiful honest officer, though entire district comes to know about you. Oh, he's a very good honest officer. Somebody will come and test you. They'll just try to create some temptations by giving in your without anyone knowledge, sir, this deal is between you and me only, so your image will nowhere get affected. I promise you very strongly, just you can keep my words that just accept this 10 lakhs rupees. It is purely like, even at any situation they'll send some people to test yourself. Integrity testing is something done by randomly identifying officers and trying to bribe them. If you fall in the trap, that's it. Your integrity, your honesty is a big question mark. Yes or no? This doesn't have penal provisions but create more fear amongst officers. Objectivity, we have discussed taking decision based on prescribed rules and policy, not values and emotions. Your decision should abide the rule. Legal responsibility, moral responsibility, not by the values or the emotions you have towards. Yes or no, ma? Is this clear? Is this clear? Objectivity can be inculcated by training, right to be heard, reviewing decision, transparency, information management systems for collection of data, and statistics for making decisions. Empathy. Just a moment. How much is left? Okay. Only 5 slides to go. Empathy. Compassion is a form of empathy. See, is a form of sympathy, but stronger and so better predictor of actions. Compassion for poor made saints serve them. Yes or no? This already we have discussed with an example. Sympathy is when you share the feeling of others. Achucho. Oh, sad. Come on. Okay, everyone, let everyone live their life. There is no scope for bringing any extra things. Empathy is a stronger predictor of behavior. No more verbal actions, only an action. Behavior, as you feel empathy towards others, you feel their emotions. Put yourself on their place. Wear their shoes. Then only you know whether the shoe is biting or not. If it fits your size, it's well and good. If it is smaller to your size, will it bite or not? So it can be for one, it can be for anyone, but compassion is directed towards the poor. Compassion is directly towards the needy and the poor. Is this fine, ma? Empathy. You can show the empathy to anyone who have to face the situation, or if they're facing a difficult situation. Compassion. You can show compassion and tolerance only to the poor, needy, disabled, senior citizen. Are you getting me? The colonial era saw very intelligent officers entering the civil service, but they lacked the empathy towards Indians and focused only on maintaining the British rule over India. Yes or no? This is what we have read in our modern India. We had a beautiful officers, but they forget to show the empathy towards the freedom fighters and towards the Indian people, but they are always focused on showing the loyalty to the British rule. Bureaucracy must be taught to empathize with the common man. This shall trigger his altruistic behavior. Friends, is this clear? However, to make him feel empathy, his emotional intelligence should be developed first. So, next class in ethics, probably I will do emotional intelligence is one of the most important topic in your ethics. Please drop a confirmation message. Now, way forward, what we can do. Some of the conclusions have a general application across the entire public service, which can be added on over and above the 7 principles of public service. What are, apart from the 7 Nolan Committee, what are they, ma? Please fill your comment box. Please fill your comment box. What are the 7? Oh, all are silent observers. Quick, what are the 7 principles of Nolan Committee? And you have to substantiate your answer with examples as well as quotes. Cool. IAS. Cool. It is like saying cool. Yes or no? Integrity, accountability, selflessness, honesty, objectivity, openness, leadership. Am I right? Am I right? In addition to this, we can also go for code of conduct. All public bodies should draw a code of conduct incorporating these principles. It should come as a code of conduct. Independent scrutiny. Internal systems for maintaining standards should be supported by independent scrutiny. Education. More needs to be done to promote and reinforce standard of conduct in public bodies, in particular through guidance and training, like induction training. That is already done. Okay, we are well. Compassion is an empathy. It's the base of compassion. It is needed in a divided society like India. Yes or no? It's a beautiful word. Na? India is a divided society. Yes or no? So ours, the need of ours, empathy, compassion, neutrality. Last, remain neutral in political ambitions. Come on, I'm not to this party or to that party, to the regional party or to the state party, national party as well. Serve all regimes faithfully. This is needed to ensure that political parties have faith in the service, otherwise it shall affect policy making. Is or no, ma? Because we are one of the important vital tool in decision making behind the stage and implementation on stage. The beginning of the session we have discussed this point. Yes or no? It is not the ministers who are preparing the draft. It is not the ministers who are preparing it. Okay, they can declare, they can announce it under their name, but actually all the main reports are being drafted or prepared by an IAS officer because he is educated. Yes or no? Yes or no? The minister, we do not know. Does every minister has a sufficient knowledge to draft a report? No. So it has been declared openly that it has been published by the minister, but behind us, the decision making, all these policies and everything is being drafted. They are helped by the IAS officer, but implementation really relies on our hands. Okay, a neutral service means political sterilization. Cut it off. Political sterilize it. Okay, make it very strong. Beautiful word. Political sterilization and can serve the ruling party with full dedication even if policies are against his personal interest. Passive neutrality means that the officer shall work without considering implications like violation of constitution. Active neutrality shall mean that the officers shall follow orders but not violate statutes. Just to remember neutrality, don't bother about neutrality types. Yes, conclusion. However, neutrality is under threat as careerism is growing and civil service aligns itself with the ruling party. Yes or no? This is a big question. Mass transfers of officer in common after the regime changes. Frequent transfer after the party. Yes or no? There's a honest officer. After you get into the service, you get to know how many times you have to face the transfer. Keep shifting. It is like our life will be nomadic in nature. Yes or no? Don't bother about it. Wherever you are posted, you have to remain the same. That is what we are trying to register, these finest qualities on this wonderful day. Yes or no, my dear friends? The inter-cadre rivalry also plays a role. A neutral service means no response towards social schemes, and this affects planning and implementation. The ivory tower approach of the bureaucracy has been criticized. Impartiality, beautiful. Act without bias of client nature. Yes or no? Anonymity, last but not least, should work behind the scenes without expectation of a prize. Do your work. They automatically will receive a prize. Okay. Don't expect for the feedback. If you discharge your duty, automatically it will reach you. Yes or no, my dear friends? How many of you agree with it? Permanent executive should be shielded by political executive. See, can you give money and win someone's hearts? Can someone, by giving money, can they gain the inspiration? No. Winning hearts and winning millions and millions of hearts or appreciation or acknowledgement or something, it happens. It has to happen by your action. Okay. Yes or no? Next is the power to reprimand. The bureaucracy should lie with the political executive, but this should be protected from arbitrariness. Apart from this, optimism, creativity, responsiveness, courage, efficiency, effectiveness are expected under the new public management system that treats public as customers, demanding better service for their taxes. Of course, we are paying taxes, right? Yes or no? So you are expecting the better services from the public servants. You means I'm saying the public. We are all the public servants. So since the society, the public is saying that we are paying the taxes and we are depending upon the system. So it is accountable. Who are accountable? You are accountable to whom? To your political head? To the political party? To your no, directly to the public. Yes or no? How many? Now the conclusion. Just to say me, how many of you are Papa students here? Not to the constitution, Chandu. We are accountable to the public directly. We have to abide the laws and rules and regulations which is inscribed in constitution. Whereas we are accountable to the public because we are public servants. Okay. We to the public, we the people of India solemnly resolve to democratic, social, secularist republic. Yes or no in preamble? Okay. Now, how many of you are Papa students? Me, ma'am. I think Gigi, others, these are the things in public administration. I think this is one of the part of your syllabus. Yes or no? Yes or no, ma? So, yes, in optional you have this as well. Fine, ma. Hope I have completed it. Final conclusion. End point is very important. The civil servants have to abide by a common set of values which can cater to larger interest of society at large and to achieve socio-economic political justice. What is this? Yes, EP. Socio-economic political justice. Is this clear? Is this clear? Once again, the civil servants have to abide by a common set of values which can cater to large interest of society at large and to achieve what is an end result we are driving for. We are asking for the end result, socio-economic political justice. Thus, I have completed the most important topic in today's class. Yes, friends, this is my page in Unacademy. Of course, your favorite DL ma'am is here. Okay, this is me only, Dhanalakshmi, and you can like the classes, the comments I'm getting. I would like to receive the comments in terms of dedication. So far, I've crossed 150 dedications. Okay, of course, for a genuine, passionate educator, for me, this is a boost. You want your ma'am to come with a full stamina. So, where will I get this stamina? You have to send me the boost. Of course, use my code DL10. Make this code viral and enroll soon. The sooner you do start your work, of course, your many things is waiting for you. I'll become your mentor and guide. I'll help you in all the possible ways. So visit my profile. Don't forget to click the follow button there. Then only it will open to send the dedications. Is this fine? Is this fine? So DL10, your DL ma'am, DL10, use this code and take the enrollment at the earliest, preferably iconic subscription, so that I'll be your mentor. Top of that, I'll be your mentor. Thank you one and all. Just to say me how you enjoyed the session. How was the class? Does it have a synchronization with today? Independence Day. Did you all feel? Did you all get pepped up? As or no, ma? Most important. So yes, let's crack UPSC CSE English with your DL map. Get DL10. For subscription details, please reach me at this number 9444737330. Keep supporting in all the possible ways. Until then, a short break. Of course, I'll meet you tomorrow. No, YouTube class next week only. Tomorrow, I'll meet you in special class. I'll publish the course soon. Nice session. Hours went so quickly. This is not for Nitin. 1.5 hours it went just like that. Yes or no? See, we didn't even realize that the time is running. Yes or no, ma? Yes or no? We didn't even realize that the time is running 1.5 hours without any break, just like that. It has gone, and of course, we got all the finest values and qualities, what it is essential for the future bureaucrats, today's aspirants who are aspiring to reach your dream destination. So from the bottom of my heart, so I am extending and sending my best wishes to all my students to reach your dream destination. On 1 August 15, you should hoist the flag, the district collector. Yes or no? You are all going to become a district collector. So you all should receive the respect from the discarder you get. Okay. So you are going to hoist the flag. So keep working in such way. Your start should be such that you should stop only at the doorsteps of Labasna. Okay. Will you make your start such like that? You should stop only at the doorsteps of Labasna. Thank you one and all. Good luck. Good day. Bye-bye. Stay connected. Thank you, friends. Bye. Bye from you, dear ma'am.